Welcome to Blooming Out, a locally produced public affairs program discussing the issues and events affecting the gay, lesbian, bisexual, and transgender community of South Central Indiana. Blooming Out is written and produced by a team of dedicated volunteers and financially supported by listeners like you.
And now we have Deidre McCalla. She has stopped by the studio after her concert at Ivy Tech earlier today. Welcome to the show, Deidre.
Good afternoon.
It's good to see you. I love your music.
Thank you.
And it's great to see you in person. I think
Yes.
the last time we've played your music on the show, and I think we talked
I did a
on the phone.
radio interview. Right?
Yeah.
We phoned ahead of time, right?
Yeah, I think so. And so here you are. Tell people a little bit about yourself.
I'm your basic singer-songwriter. I've been doing this, gosh, for over 25 years, working in the folk and women's music circle. I worked for a number of years with Olivia Records, lesbian record company, historic lesbian record company.
Yes,
now turned
indeed.
into a cruise line.
Yes.
So things metamorphosized over time. And I worked with Olivia for a number of years, and Olivia went on to other things, but I'm still doing music on my own. My last album was actually put out by my own record company. I'm still, hanging in there after all these years. There are a number of us, especially in the women's music circuit, who started, doing folk and performing before there was this whole concept of women's music, and then there was this whole rush of lesbian energy and feminist energy in the 70s and 80s. And that has changed over time, and I find that those of us that actually started doing the music before that whole movement happened are still doing it now, as we're on the other side of that hill of energy that happened, and the audiences are still out there, and that was kind of neat. The show that I did today at Ivy Tech, and the show that I did earlier today up at in Indianapolis, scattered through the audience were women who have seen me at festivals, have seen me in some of the folk clubs that are still there, and glad that someone is still out there singing to their hearts. So that's my job.
That is really exciting. That's great that you've been able to do that for that long and see that change.
Yeah, I feel very fortunate in a way. When the whole women's music energy started, I think of it as really the soundtrack for the feminist movement and the gay and lesbian struggles of the 70s and 80s. The point was because there was no voice for us, and there was no community, an out community and a proud community. And in a sense, what has happened in the last 20-25 years is that we have all come out. We have all made a place for ourselves in the world, and that's the good news. The bad news is now that things are a little bit easier, we've kind of lost a bit of cohesiveness. And that old-time religion, the feeling of things are gone. So it's changed, it's assimilated, it's metamorphosized, it's grown, but we're all still here, and that's good news.
Oh, yes, it is, and we're glad you are, and I think good music and quality people endure no matter what.
I sure hope so.
Yeah.
Well, I know that you are going to sing a couple of songs for us.
Yes.
Tell us what you're going to sing.
The first song that I'm going to do is actually an old song of mine that I wrote for my mom, called Mama's Little Baby Girl. I'm a parent now. I have a 14-and-a-half-year-old son. The thing about becoming a parent is that you understand your parents a whole lot better once you're on the other side of the disciplining. Don't you ride your bike down Monroe with some lotion on those legs. Don't you dare walk out of my house with that rag in your head. Proud and graceful woman who worked every day of her life. But I remember every time I cried, my mama was there. Mama's gonna make it all be better now. Mama's gonna make it okay. Mama had a way of sizing up your troubles and making it fade away. You done good if you did all you could. Walk tall as you move. Nothing's too fine for Mama's little baby girl. Mom always shines upon me clear. Through my first blood, through my first love, graduation night, strong arms never fail to ease my fear. Mama's gonna make it all be better now. Mama's gonna make it okay. Mama had a way of sizing up your troubles and making it fade away. You know you done good if you did all you could. Walk tall as you move in the world. Nothing's too fine for Mama's little baby girl. As I got older, we trade secrets only women share. Sitting in the bathroom laughing till dawn. Daddy always heard, but he never caught on. Daddy always heard, but he's never caught on. Mama's gonna make it all be better now. Your mama's gonna make it okay. But Mama had a way of sizing up your troubles and making it fade away. You know you done good if you did all you could. Walk tall as you move through the world. 'Cause nothing's too fine for Mama's little baby girl. Mama's gonna make it all be better now. Mama's gonna make it okay. Mama had a way of sizing up your troubles and making it fade away. You know you done good if you did all you could. Walk tall as you move in the world. Nothing's too fine for Mama's little baby girl. No, nothing's too fine for Mama's little baby girl.
Well, that was beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Listening to your voice reminds me of why you have endured.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm afraid, we don't have a lot of time.
Okay.